Hello, welcome to part two. This is gonna be sketches from high school. I think this is my freshman year sketchbook. Pretty sure. Um, I don't know. I'm high. Um, but I was still drawing like a child in high school. I won't lie. So there actually won't be that much progress between then and here. Um, Even now, I'm not the best uh illustrator, but I've definitely improved a lot more since this time. But it's still fun. So this guy, fuck, I remember this guy. So this is the Rana Mob. I wanted to make a comic book series that was like a crime drama with these gangster frogs, and that's this guy. He's a gangster frog, and there was gonna be a whole comic series where this guy was gonna be uh, like Tony the Frog or whatever, and he'd have all his buddies. Yeah, I remember that. All right. And ooh, see, I still sucked at drawing, but I'm getting kind of better. But this is like high school. I would expect myself to be a lot better than this. But this is like, I was trying to think of like, I was doing like a character design for like a book I thought of, or like a comic. Maybe it's a movie. I don't know. But the character is this guy who can just manipulate his bones. That's his power. So he can like make a spine shoot out of his skin, or out of his fingers, like over here. And the idea was that when he manipulates his bones and it cuts through his skin, it's like permanent damage to his body. So he just would have just like holes everywhere where he's used to like his bones, and it was gonna be like a Roaring Twenties sort of aesthetic, or Victorian era England aesthetic, you know. Um, so it was actually kind of a cool vibe, but the drawing of the character itself I thought was like kind of lame, and I just have like a skeleton mobster down here. I don't know what that is, just a tomato guy thing. All right, this is probably sketches from art class, because we always had a warm up in the morning where we just sketch like a certain prompt. So I won't spend too much time on these just because I don't know. It's not like wholly original, but I was obsessed with drawing like these eyes and teeth. What is this? Handmade wooden. See, even back then, I didn't know how to fucking spell. Um, I don't know. I get it's just looks like a wooden airplane. And this is just a moon tied to Earth. Asteroid City. I don't know what that is up there. It seems my handwriting was still really bad, like a child's. That's something I never got good at, was handwriting. Balloon. I don't fucking know. Grasshopper Marines. See, this is actually not horrible. Look, like bugs in the military. That's kind of a vibe, actually. I kind of fuck with that. Alright, maybe this will be more interesting than I thought it was. Because, like, kid drawings are fun because they're shitty. They're not thought out well or anything. But high school is the age where, like, there's a skill gap between what I'm doing, but I had supposedly more skill now. Or I was better at making ideas, I guess. But, like, that didn't make any sense. I'm sorry. I'm really high and tired. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on here. No idea. The ocean. Yeah, I was obsessed with like ocean aesthetics. Oh, okay, I remember this. This would actually become a bigger drawing. I think I still have it somewhere, but I was trying to depict like Lovecraftian incomprehensible horror. I remember being kind of proud of the human I did. I didn't think it looked horrible. I'm very proud of this though. This actually turned out rendered a lot better than I thought it was going to when I made it. And that's a real piece that I made eventually. And then again, really bad at drawing bodies back then. Just a monster. Looks like a dinosaur silhouette. It looks almost traced though, so I wonder if I traced that. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Oh, man, I only have 30 minutes, guys. I don't know what that is. Color theory. I hated drawing diagrams. Hated it. Turtle. I have no idea. Bone Castle. I like that skull though. That's a fun shape. More stupid color theory shit. I never knew why we had to do this shit every year. Sorry, Feldman. I love your class, but like having to do the color wheel every single year, bro. I was like, damn, bro. I know my color wheel. Why am I doing this? I'm sure there's a good reason, but I'm stupid. Castle Sky. I don't fucking know. Like, I look at this and I'm like, I feel like I have good ideas. But back then, I didn't know how to execute anything, you know? It's crazy. I miss these drawings, though, because I feel like a lot of my art today is just so pretentious, or maybe not pretentious, but I feel like I take myself way too seriously with my art now. But back then, my way of thinking about things was not so serious. I don't know. As artists, I think we tend to take things too seriously, which is why looking at this shit's important. Because you look at old shit you've made and like you realize that this old shit that you've made is actually, in some level, something to draw inspiration from, you know? Because the way you think as a kid is just like, there's no like pressure, you know, to think differently. You're free to think, so you don't have to filter nearly as many of your crazy ideas, you know, as you do when you grow up. And you get shit like this. This is Hungry Dave. He's definitely hungry. Look at this. Bro's all skin and bones. Well, I like this typography though. That's kind of cool. Okay, but this over here is actually kind of interesting. It was a name project, and I decided to highlight the outline of a figure. Obviously, it's a very stylized figure. These proportions are horrendous, but I went for an ocean theme because, again, my mind was definitely oceany, I guess. I don't know. I felt like I was starting to sink into myself. You know, like Narcissus, the Greek guy who drowned himself because he fell in love with his puddle. I kind of relate to that guy sometimes. Because art is honestly a very selfish pursuit in some ways. I don't know. Just in the sense that you have to really sink into yourself. And that kind of, I don't know, kind of makes you very egocentric sometimes. And oftentimes, sometimes it doesn't, you know? Sometimes art feels like a meditative practice where you lose your ego. I don't fucking know. Okay, what is this? Light bulb creature? Oh, okay. That's not bad. I kind of like that design, actually. don't really know what this is. There's no words. Okay, are we cooking? Are we cooking? See, I couldn't stop drawing these fucking teeth. I don't know why. Then over here is like a lion robot thing. Drawing hair was hard, okay? It was hard, man. Okay, I love this. It reminds me of the Plants vs. Zombie guy. Or like Invader Zim. This looks like Invader Zim to me. It's Hobo Claus. One of our prompts. You look, he's an alcoholic with milk. Or it looks like something from like Rick and Morty. I don't know. I like the style on that one. I want to go back to something like that in the future. Here's a bat. Again, I didn't really know how to draw bats. Looks like I graded myself too. Said F. Rip. Monkey in a ship, I think. Computer take over the world. Actually, that's okay. I don't know. I have no idea. What is this, dude? It's like a flag of something. What is that? What? I have no idea. It looks so shitty. Can I turn this into a painting? This is the alien spitting out the universe. Kind of crazy. Okay, this one's crazy to me because of how much I can't stop thinking about the universe, dude. Like every single fucking day, I think of this shit, like the whole universe and like what it means. Every day, I can't stop thinking about that shit. So it's just funny saying this because I was starting to think about it a lot back then, like around this time. But this is when like the existential dread just like was starting to hit, you know? And I'm still just constantly thinking about shit like this. I don't know. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. President. I think I stole this from Futurama. Yeah, they had the presidents in the glasses. Stingray. Those are kind of cute. Looks like some figure practice. Again, never got really good at that perspective practice. Mr. Hand! Fuck yeah. Man, this was so cool. So he's a superhero. Well, actually, let's read this. Let's see what I was saying. He wants to just be a normal guy, but his problem is that his head and feet are hands. He learned sign language, and after seeing how he couldn't live the life of the what? After seeing he couldn't live the life of the normal, okay, he started to learn the life of a hero. He doesn't hear anything special though. What? He doesn't hear anything special though because he doesn't want to be noticed. Or he isn't anything special though because he doesn't want to be noticed. He just wants to find his place in. He wears. Okay, so he wears oven mitt in his shoes and hangs from. What? And hangs from. Okay, so he hangs from things with his feet. He has no romantic life because he looks weird. And he was born like this. For a long time, he looked for a cure but gave up and accepted himself. Oh, so yeah, he's like a superhero. So he's a hand guy. His feet are hands. He's got hands. His face is a hand. He does sign language. He's deaf. He wears oven mittens because he's insecure. And this is Snape from Metal Gear Solid. I think it was Zach, one of my friends from high school, who wanted me to put Snake in there. I don't know why. That looks really inappropriate. I think I was attempting to do like a landscape of somewhere in Japan, but I didn't finish it, and now it looks kind of sus. Snowman. Yeah. See, I still draw like a kid. Mantis no claws? What? Mantis with no arms? I don't know. He has oven mittens. Okay? He's adorable. I think this was me trying to draw a JoJo stand. This was me trying to make my own JoJo stand. Based off of a Rocky style. Which, honestly, I could see it. The colors, I don't think, would stick. But it kind of looks like a JoJo stand. I don't know what I was doing there. No idea. Another skeleton gangster. Pyramid. A figure. Just practicing. Turning everything to cylinders. It's not great. I don't even think I drew this. I think MG drew this. I think she drew that. So we have a guest appearance. Yep, another failed landscape that I gave up on because I sucked at that. I don't even know what that is. It looks like Fanboy and Chum Chum. Don't know what that is. Space mission, okay. See, it takes me a minute to read my own handwriting. Practicing perspective. Whale. Front. I don't know. Oh my god. I had to remake a movie poster and I did Good Burger. You all remember Good Burger? I drew the guys, look. Good Burger. Oh man. They have the fucking car. And then there's Mermaid Man. No. What's his name? Stingray Man. Clock. This is fucking hilarious. Look at this. I kind of fuck with that. It's Jeff, bro. Jeff. Let's go, Jeff. I don't know. This looks like Sandy's house. Christmas on Mars. Oh, look at this. I kind of fuck with this too. Oh man, he's devastated by time. I don't know what's going on there. Oh no, it's Marge and Bart Simpson. Oh my god. This wasn't intentional, but this is exactly what Picasso would do. Like the eyes like different angles. That is a Picasso move right there. See Picasso in the works, bro. There's Shrek and his dummy thick ass. There's, I don't know. Looks like a bird thing. My drawings are so boring. Polar bears. Oh, look at the bear. Okay, now we're getting to some wild stuff. I don't remember that. I kind of like the purple color though. Whoa, what is this? What is this? Here's the alien spitting out the universe again. I turned this into a painting. That's cool. I don't know what's going on there. That's interesting. There's a prompt there, I think, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on there. I think this was me trying to do outlines for the Rana Pub comic. I don't know what that is, though. That looks like a Cuphead boss. Whoa, this is how you knew I'd be a Tool fan. Look at this shit. Spiral out, bro. Don't know what's going on there. Is it... There's Skeleton Gangster. I really wanted to draw a skeleton in a suit smoking a cigarette. That's what I really wanted to draw. More stuff. I don't know what's going on here. I'm running out of time, by the way. I got 27 minutes, and then I'm out of storage. I turned this into a painting. I really like the concept. It's just a little guy putting on a flower to a big, ugly monster. I like that one a lot. There's that again. I don't know what I was doing here. It looks traced, but I don't remember. I don't think it is. I don't know. What's going on there? Mouths. Ooh, this is like Poon Poon. Like a page from Poon Poon. This is the year I read that. Face. Really bad at drawing faces. Perspective. Whoa. Gotta be nearing the end. Like, look at this shit. Wow. That's cool. This just gave me an idea for like a neck. Ooh. Like, imagine that's the jaw and the neck. Somebody's neck has like teeth. Ugh. Really cool idea. What's this? Okay, I don't know. Oh, that's it. That's one of my smaller ones.